Hello my beautiful makeup lovers, thank you so much for tuning in with me today and a very warm welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do a new makeup releases video. I'm gonna speak about new makeup releases that catched my eye for the good or the bad, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about them, and I would love if we could also chat about the things that I mentioned or releases that you are excited about in the future or that you think are just not that good. In the comments down below, let's chat about makeup releases. This is why I do this video, because I love to chat about these things. And I would say let's just jump right into it, and I'm gonna move a bit to the side so you can see my very ugly plug there. But all the electronic that is keeping this going is lying on this, so I'm sorry. So let's jump into the new makeup releases. So the first thing I want to speak about is this new release from Linda Hallberg. This is the new Metals collection, I think. How's it called? Metallic Mysteries. It's called Metallic Mysteries. It's for metallics. She already had a palette that was like for metallics in her collection, and now she put a new one that definitely has more Christmassy colors, holiday colors, which is really nice. I did not try her metals, but I did recently on the Black Friday sale purchase her Enchanted Secrets palette, which looks like this, which is the duochromes. And this one I have tried already so far only this color Ethereal up here, which is kind of like, it's a really nice color. It has like a golden base with like a pink shift to it. It's super pretty, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to use this more. So with this release, I don't know, like if I will try the metals from her, but I think if I would ever try the metals from her, I would probably go with this one rather than the other one, because I think this green and this red look really pretty. You can always have a gold in your collection, and the brown, even though mattes, I'm not so much into matte browns, but I do like a shimmer metallic brown, so that could be really nice. And yeah, so I am excited that she released that. I like that she kind of extended her line a little bit recently, and I also like that she, you know, she still has a very nice curated line. I really like that. I find her line very clean, very nice aesthetic. So, and I think this fits in really nicely. So I think that's a really good release. Let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about is this one. It's already available, I think. Yes, it's already available. It's a mini version of the Nubian palette, the original Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. And I was kind of like, I mean, I like the idea that she releases now singles. What am I talking? She also released the singles again, but anyway, that she releases now these mini palettes. I think it's a really nice move, because the Juvia's Place palettes tend to be a bit bigger, especially with the big pans and everything. So this is a nice format, I think, for people who are not like either not wearing crazy a lot of eyeshadow always, or like me, who have just a very big collection and appreciate if there's something small going to it. So in general, the format, I really like it. I wish they would have maybe done it with another palette. I don't have the original Nubian palette from Juvia's Place. It's the only one at this moment that I don't have, and yeah, this just doesn't speak to me, to be honest. It's a very neutral palette. But I like the concept. I like that she's going this way. Maybe she's gonna do this with other palettes as well. But on the other hand, I already have all the other palettes. So unless there would be new shades in those, just kind of catching up the vibe from each palette, I think I would pass on it. But I like that she did that. I hope this makes sense. Let's move on. Then we have here new lipsticks from Pat McGrath released. I think they're already available. They are called, how are they called? Should know this when I'm speaking about this. So they are a new version of the Star Glaze ones. I'm gonna put up somewhere on the screen how they're actually called. I know how they're called, but I kind of forgot right now. I'm really sorry about that, but Those are like lipsticks with glitter in it, and they released those already. They're already available on their website, and I think those look pretty. They look nice. I'm personally not the biggest fan of lipsticks with glitter in them or which sparkle a lot. I do have a few, and I like if they are more reflective, but I don't know, like it's just a lot of money to be just trying it out, you know, and I don't know, I probably will not pick up this part. Like, I'm not gonna go now and buy those, but I recently tried Patmograph and I was really impressed, but it was only eyeshadow. And also, lots of you have told me like their lipsticks are also phenomenal, so I'm willing to buy one or two of her lipsticks. Like in the next purchase, but it's gonna be a while since it's quite a pricey brand, and maybe one of those will make their way into them, but I want to see a bit more videos on them, like how they perform, and if the glitter is very impactful, if it's just really giving a sheen. I don't know. What do you think about those? I don't know. What do you think about glitter lipsticks? It's not my favorite, let's say, but the color selection looked really pretty, so I'm looking forward actually to see reviews on those, so I will see about that. Let's move on to Sugar Pill. So Sugar Pill is releasing new shades, and at this moment that I'm filming this, I'm pre-filming this 2 days in advance, so could be that now more shades are revealed, but those are the shades that I'm aware of at the moment. And they are releasing new single shades, Arsenic, Bitter Melon, Hypnotic, and Velouria. And I have to say, this color Bitter Melon looks really pretty. It's a really nice turquoise. The color Arsenic could be a very, very nice acid yellowish green. The color Hypnotic, Velouria, they also look pretty. So I think it's nice that Sugar Pill is releasing new colors in general. I've tried only a couple of their shades so far. I really like those. They're really, really good. And yeah, I actually planned to buy maybe another order of Sugar Pill singles in the future, like not super close, but I definitely can see myself putting Bitter Melon and Arsenic in this collection. But I don't know yet. I have to see what I'm gonna do with these ones I pick up, because it's also quite pricey to pick up Sugar Pill singles. So I will see about this, but I really like those. I really do like the singles that they are releasing. Even though I was thinking, they don't have already these ones in their collection. I know that sounds like always so cynic, but I was kind of like, if someone would have shown me those and say like, hey, what do you think? These are colors from Sugar Pill. How long do you think they're already in their collection? I would have said like, probably already since the beginning. So I'm a bit not confused. Like I am. How do you say that? I was like I was just thinking that colors like this would be already in the collection. I don't know, but apparently not, I guess. Okay, let's move on. So this is an eyeshadow palette that's gonna be released for the holidays 2018 by Lawless Beauty. This is the first eyeshadow palette, so I understand why they went really safe here. It's a warm neutrals palette with this little berry toned row down there, or a couple of berry tones there, but it's very, very neutral. But I like that they went this warm neutral way, put some berry tones in there, also this kind of yellow up there, the color Butterflies. I think that's not, it's not a bad neutral palette in general. I think they actually thought this through, even though I feel like I have seen a palette like this like 10 times already in the last months, I don't know. But I don't know, like Lawless Beauty, I've never tried anything from Lawless Beauty, and I do follow them a little bit because I find in general that they have a very nice aesthetic when it comes to like the lip products. I think they started out with lip products, and those have intrigued me since a while. So I was like curious when I heard that they're gonna release an eyeshadow palette, and that's what it's gonna be. I am probably not gonna pick this up, but I'm curious about this brand. Let me know if you've tried Lawless Beauty. I would be interested in this. I don't think they're super affordable, but they're also not like luxurious or anything. So I don't know. Like this one I will not pick up, but the lipsticks I will pick up, which actually is me just talking about things they already released instead of the thing that they just released. I hope you forgive me for that. But yeah, if you're looking for a warm-toned neutral palette, I don't think that this is the worst warm-tone neutral palette I've ever seen, I have to say, because it pulls on a little bit of different colors without being like this typical pop of color, and I like that. Okay, the next thing, what are we going to talk about next? So let's talk about this. These are, this kind of caught me at surprise a little bit, which is stupid because I should have expected this. But this is a spring release by MAC Cosmetics, which are highlight powders. And I think those look really, really pretty. I mean, besides the thing that it's already a spring release, while winter has not even started, like it's literally not the calendaric beginning of winter yet, and then we already have a spring release, but okay, that's just something that happens in the beauty world. And I'm really intrigued by those, and I don't know, I will watch them in store to see how they're gonna look like, but I like them, like this little patterns there, and I like the kind of, I think it's gonna be a pinky peachy theme, and I really like pinky and peachy highlights, so that could be something that I will be picking up in my spring 2000. I think they made a mistake here actually. They hashtagged it spring 2018. I guess it's hashtag spring 2019, but whatever. Everybody makes mistakes. And it will come around January already. So keep your heads up for this. Let's move on. So let's speak about this. Menagerie Cosmetics is coming out with matte liquid lipsticks, and this is like they released already a picture of the packaging it's gonna be in, and I think it's cool. I like that they put on all their palettes, on the new palettes, and also on the lipsticks now, like animals and stuff. I really like that. I like animals, so that's cute. And I'm really curious about this because before, when there were Makeup Monster Cosmetics, everybody said how nice are the liquid lipsticks and that they are so good. I saw a lot of people really being in love with those, and I've never picked up any of those, and now they're not available anymore, so I'm tempted to pick those up at some point. I'm probably not gonna be like, they launch in January, and I'm probably not gonna be there like clicking them in my cart when they release, but I can see myself picking them up at some point, maybe along the lines with one of those, which are themes, I guess, of new eyeshadow palettes that we'll be releasing in 2019. One of them is gonna be called Whale Song eyeshadow palette, and the other one Courtship. Do I read this right? Courtship eyeshadow palette. I hope I read this right. And maybe like, so usually Makeup Monster Cosmetics does a color story corresponding to the cover, and if they do a color story corresponding to this Courtship palette, I think I would be very, very intrigued. And if this would be as, you know, corresponding as I'm hoping it to be, I'll probably pick up one or two of the liquid lipsticks as well. So I do like also the Whale Song palette, but it's probably gonna be like very blue with pops of, you know, different colors. I'm afraid that the Whale Song one is maybe gonna be a bit rainbow palette, even though I don't think they're really gonna go down this road, but I'm afraid it could be, judging by the picture. So I don't know if this would be necessarily something I want at this moment. But the second one, the Courtship one, this one could be like with peach and very saturated greens. That could be really pretty. That could be really, really pretty. So yeah, let's see what they release there. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm excited what they're gonna do there. Okay, let's move on to another thing, of course. So what I wanted to talk about. this I wanted to talk about. So it seems like Sarah is coming out with their own beauty line, which now will be only surrounding like lip products, which I find really interesting. Like I do really like, for example, H&M Beauty. And if this is gonna be in the same quality range as H&M Beauty, I mean H&M Beauty is done by H&M, which is an entirely different company, but I feel like H&M and Zara are kind of in the same spectrum of companies, maybe, where you would buy clothes. So I hope that their line of beauty is gonna be exactly as good as the one from H&M Beauty. At least I feel that's the line they're gonna be compared to. And the liquid lipsticks, they will have 9 matte liquid lipsticks for $10 each, and 8 velvety matte lipsticks for $13 each in bold, rich reds, berries, and browns. And actually, oh, I didn't see that before. They are selected by Pat McGrath. That's really interesting. I don't know if the colors, I guess the colors are selected by Pat McGrath. There's also a trio set coming out, which includes a lipstick, a liquid lipstick, and a matching lip pencil. And this will be available on the Zara website from December 5th on. So when you're watching this, tomorrow. Cool. I didn't know that. I didn't see that the colors were selected by Pat McGrath. I got really I tried Pat McGrath and I was really impressed, so now I'm like, oh, which is probably hyping it up a bit too much. But I am excited that they come out with this. I really like that. Zara is a Spanish brand and I do live in Spain, so I hope that they will be also releasing this in the same time in Spain, which you never know, but I really hope so. And then I'm probably gonna try this. I really want to know. I mean, it doesn't seem too pricey. $10 for a liquid lipstick, which is like probably you're gonna make it 10 euros here. So 10 euros is the same price range like H&M Beauty. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to try this. I like that. Okay, so let's move on to this. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics new highlighter palette. It's called Northern Lights, and it's part 2 of the holiday release from Jeffree Star. And it has 6 new shades, which are all kind of frosty and everything. And I was looking at it, and it kind of reminded me a little bit on this one palette from Anastasia, the highlighter palette. How was it? Like one of the glow kits was, I forgot the name. I will put it somewhere on the screen, how it's called. Those are really, really reminded me to those. And then I was scrolling a bit to the comments on Trendmood, and I saw a lot of people saying this as well. So I think I'm not alone with this. I mean, frosty highlights. I mean, Anastasia doesn't have the patent on frosty looking highlights. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I will not pick this up anyway, but I found this interesting that that was so similar. So that's why I wanted to mention it here. And it will be $54, so it's not really affordable. And yeah, so I don't know. It will be releasing December 7th, so I'm not gonna pick this up, but I don't know if the world needed another icy toned highlighter palette. I don't know. I think it could have been something different. Even without knowing what, I think it could have been something different. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see if I want to speak about something else actually. Okay, so one more thing I want to speak about is this new collaboration between BH Cosmetics and Silvia Gani. I hope you pronounce it like this. Which is an eyeshadow palette that has 22 shades, and I guess like 2 highlighter shades, or are they already included? Yeah, they're already included in the whole thing, so 2 bigger ones and the rest 20 are like small ones. And it's a collab from BH Cosmetics and will be available on December 5th on the BH Cosmetics website. So it's a collab, BH Cosmetics, why not? The palette looks okay. It's a colorful palette with muted colors. I found myself really liking muted, colorful eyeshadow palettes lately, like not super bright colors, which is probably mainly due to the season we're in. That's definitely one of the seasons where I would use more tuned down colors. Man, I'm having today like my tongue in my mouth and it doesn't do what I want. I don't know, it's a palette that is not bad at all. I think that could be a really nice palette, and I actually wanted to mention it here because I really realized over the last year, I think, that I saw much more positive reviews on BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. Like, people were really saying they really stepped up the game, they're really good right now. Like, before they were apparently not that well. I tried one which is like already really long ago. Honestly, it's like 3 years ago probably, and I really didn't like it. Back then I was not even that much into makeup, and already then I was like, what is this? And so I don't know, like, but now they seem to have really changed something without stepping up too much their price, which is really good. I mean, this one will be $24, which is absolutely okay for a palette this size. I'm not gonna pick it up anyway because for me personally it's too big. I don't think I could give it the attention at the moment that it would deserve, you know, in terms of using it in my collection. So I am going to pass on this one, but I wanted to tip onto it because I do think it's a pretty color story, and I do think that they, like, based on all the different independent from each other reviews I saw, they really stepped up their game. So I think that could be a nice palette to try out from them. And it's really affordable, and that's always nice. So I think that's it for today, I would say. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Let's not make it longer than it has to be. So yeah, these were the releases that kind of caught up my attention somehow. Let me know what are the releases that caught up your attention lately, like I already said in the beginning, and why, and what are you looking for also maybe in the launches of 2019. Like, I have been thinking a lot lately, like what I would be wishing to release, you know, like not only what I would like to have, but also what I would like to wish to be released. So let me also know about that. Like, what's your dream thing to be released? You know, maybe you have something in your mind that you want to share. Then let me know, and please also give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of videos. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, so I can see you here in my next video. Bye bye!